the dream of a, privately owned suburban stadium is a really interesting one, but, maybe it proves we're not ready for it here in Australia. I can empathise with the people in the A-League and FFA at the time because, I could imagine, a bit like an episode of Utopia, you sort of get all the bureaucrats out there to Tarneet and you see this paddock and you go, geez, can't you see the stadium over here and there's houses here? And it would have been a really sort of compelling vision if you bought into it. Like, you could see how developing that circa 60 hectares of land and using the proceeds to build the stadium could have worked, and maybe the numbers in 2018 stacked up. But when you saw costs go up the way they did the last 5 or 6 years, where you saw the Melbourne market sort of flatten out and get difficult, when you saw that the A-League wasn't performing perhaps as well as it should have been from a consumer perspective and income perspective, all those things have clearly come to roost at the moment.
Yeah, it's almost like a field of dreams threatened by the perfect storm in a way.
Yeah, it was the whole build it and they'll come approach rather than here's a place where the people are. I think one of the things we've learned over the last little while is the importance of setting up your infrastructure in areas where they are accessible to an existing population. And the fact that, some of the major leagues have chosen to relocate their facilities from suburban areas into central areas has been for good reason. That's where they've gotten the scale, the capacity, and have had the supporting infrastructure to make those places work.